Welcome to the Rink Report presented by Ohio Credit Union and CBJ Gives Back Night presented by Worthington Industries. I'm Tyrer with you ahead of tonight's game between the Blue Jackets and the New York Islanders, and the Blue Jackets are back home. They come back from their longest road trip of the season, 5 games out west before they finish things up in Washington, D.C., and the Blue Jackets finish that trip on a high note, beating the Capitals. But tonight, their lineup will look a little bit different. For more, we'll throw it over to Bob McElligott and Jody Shelley.
Well, the Blue Jackets are finally back here at Nationwide Arena, Jody. It was a long time, a long road trip of 10 days, 5 games. The Blue Jackets ended it with a win the other night in Washington, so feeling good coming into this game.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the team 7-6 victory. Always nice when you put up 7 goals in the opposition arena. But the Blue Jackets come in here right. They're happy to be home for this one game. It's going to be a sold-out building here tonight at Nationwide Arena, so back in front of their fans, and taking on a pretty good opponent in the New York Islanders. So the Blue Jackets feel pretty good about themselves and are excited for this one.
Good news, bad news. The good news, Sean Kuraly is back in the lineup for the Blue Jackets. The bad news, Patrik Laine got hurt in practice yesterday. He's now out.
I like how you started with the good news first. But yes, Patrik Laine out, the #1 center of the Columbus Blue Jackets for the past couple of games. He's out with an injury, got hurt yesterday in practice. So that means the word opportunity is back on the table, Bob. And for the Blue Jackets, of course, a couple guys will step in. But the most important one, you're right, is Sean Kuraly. He's a really reliable player down the middle. He's a guy that's confident and consistent on this team. He might be a little rusty, but he's back, and that's a great thing for Brad Larson and this team.
The opportunity tonight is going to be for Hunter McCown. Just a couple of days ago, he was playing at Colorado College. The Blue Jackets signed him as a free agent. He gets his first game in the NHL tonight.
1 year ago, Kent Johnson and Nick Blankenburg were in the exact same situation. They came in together, and this kid McCown comes in excited and a little nervous. You're right. He's a big guy. He's going to play the center ice position. He's going to be on the second unit in the power play. All good things for him. So he's going to get an opportunity here tonight with the Blue Jackets in the National Hockey League. A little different than Colorado College, but it'll be fun to watch him out there with this team.
All right, that's the way we see it. Dylan, back to you.
Thanks again to Bob and Jody, and you heard them talk about it right there. Sean Kuraly set to make his return to the Blue Jackets lineup this evening after missing 9 games, and he says he's happy to be back earlier than expected.
Yeah, there's games on the table, and my job is to be ready when I'm healthy and responsibly healthy, and felt like we took our time actually, and injury ended up not being as bad as the original prognosis, and you take it and you try and get back as soon as you can to be back with your teammates.
The New York Islanders come into this one against the Blue Jackets riding a 3-game winning streak that now has them in the first wild card spot in the Eastern Conference. They're playing very, very well, 7-2-1 in their last 10 games, so a great test for the Blue Jackets here tonight at Nationwide Arena. Few players to watch in this one for New York. Brock Nelson, he leads the team with 30 goals this season. Right on his heels is Anders Lee with 27, and on the blue line, Noah Dobson leads the way. He's got a 3-game point streak going right now. And don't forget about centerman Bo Horvat. The Islanders acquired him from Vancouver way ahead of the NHL trade deadline. He's got 9 points in his first 20 games with New York. So that's what to expect from the Islanders tonight at Nationwide Arena. That'll do it for the Rink Report presented by Ohio Credit Union. For Bob McElligott and Jody Shelley, I'm Tyrer saying enjoy the game.